beauties, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this no makeup look. So if you want to see how I achieved it, keep watching. I would hate to keep recording without first saying this. There were a lot of different things going on in the world right now, whether it be you're in America or in a different country, but people are being affected by different things right now. As for me, I am in America, so those that are in America know about different things going on. So what I do want to say is I don't want you to feel helpless, and I don't want you to feel like there's nothing you can do. There's always something you can do. You can look up and find out some of the ways that you can help with different situations going on in your area, but also there's nothing too hard for God. So the first thing I would say is you're always able to pray and you are always able to love. When it comes to prayer, there's no prayer that God does not hear. So I would say pray about everything. God loves us and he cares about whatever we care about, no matter how big it is or no matter how minute it may be. God cares about what you care about. And the second thing I said was love. Love on as many people as you possibly can. You really don't know what someone is going through. So choose to love on people. So you that is watching this video, I pray that you would be somebody's light, somebody's love, somebody's peace, somebody's joy, somebody's happiness, and somebody's breath of fresh air during this time. So yeah, now we can go right into this video. The first thing I want to say before I do start the video is I just had a baby, so I do have discoloration in my face. I already have some discoloration anyway and some hyperpigmentation, which is normal in most African American women. But with pregnancy, I do have that. Not really masked, but I did get darker for one. And if you notice, I have like, I don't know what happened, but this, you know, the black neck, which is normal. And then you can see like a tan line on me right here. And then right here going up, it's black. And it's like a line going straight across. I don't know if y'all can see it, but yeah, it almost looks like a V going up like that. And it's dark, and it gets darker, all the way up underneath my chin. So that's because I had a baby, like I said, and then some areas in my face are dark, and then also not just the darkness, but I got more pimples and bumps. But to me, that's just a part of pregnancy. It doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form, so it shouldn't bother you as well. Moving on into this video, the first thing I did was my eyebrows. You guys know I do not like doing my brows on camera because it takes me forever. I've tried it and it just does not work, so I already did my brows. So that's the first step in the no makeup look for me. Of course, you want to make sure that you already moisturize your face, you already wash and do all that good stuff. And then what I don't do is I don't use a color corrector for this. When I do my no makeup look, which believe it or not, I do it often, guys. I do not use any kind of color corrector on my skin. I only do that when I'm doing like a full beat makeup look. So the first thing I don't do is I don't use color corrector. And after I do my brows, I just go right in. Today, I'm going to be mixing up the Juvia I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. And the goal for me is to always use a beauty blender when I'm doing this. I'm using a damn beauty blender to put this on. And right now, my complexion has changed. And with everything going on, I haven't really been able to like go to a store and find my actual complexion. But right now I'm just mixing these two foundations and I feel like it works pretty good for me. I know it's not exact like how I like for my makeup to be, but it works. Some key things to note is that you want a foundation that is light. But what I'm doing is I am mixing, because of my hyperpigmentation and all the discoloration going on with my skin, I'm mixing a foundation that's light with a foundation that is thicker, and that's just to give me more coverage. So not thicker, but full coverage, and one that's medium to light coverage. And that's just, like I said, to give me a little bit more coverage so that I won't have to use the color corrector. And then if I have like some excess makeup on my hand, I like to go down just a little bit. Honestly, I just started doing this. I don't really, and I don't always do it because I understand it's kind of natural to me. Like, naturally my neck is darker than my face anyway, so I don't try to fake the funk. It is what it is. But yeah, like, that's good for me. I don't need to take it all the way down and try to put makeup all over my neck. I don't like that, and I feel like sometimes it gets on my clothes. So that's just not what I do. The next step I do is just go in with my setting powder. And I set all the parts I would normally set if I used a concealer. The next thing I do is I use my MAC Studio Fix powder in NW48, and I put this in the areas that I would normally use to do my contour. And here I'm just taking off all the powder, the excess powder. And then I just go ahead and set my face, and I use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And honestly, you guys, that's it. You can put on gloss, you can put on lipstick, you can put on whatever lips that you're comfortable with. But for me, you guys already know, I always use lots and lots and lots of gloss with a brown liner. But for today, I think I'm just going to do gloss with no liner to give it more of a natural look. And then this is the step that you don't have to do, but I go ahead and put on some mascara. So beauties, this is the final look. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share. And don't forget, if you live to love, you would love to live. Bye guys.